Top 10 Most Expensive Watches in the World. Have you ever wondered, what are the most expensive watches in world? Here I am going to tell you about 10 of most expensive watches ever produced. There are many intricate details in million-dollar watches, like expensive stones, diamonds, and gems that are encrusted into them, jacking up their price. The most expensive watches in the world have been created by some of the best watchmakers in the world. They are all made from precious materials and are only available to those who can afford them. The most expensive watch ever created was a hallucination by Groff Diamonds, which was sold for $55 million USD. Content: the top 10 most expensive watches in the world. It's no secret that watches are pricey and luxury items. In this article, we'll be highlighting some of the top 10 most expensive watches ever in the world. Let's jump right into it. What is a watch? A watch is an object that tells time. Watches come in many different shapes and sizes, and can cost anywhere from $10 to millions of dollars. The most expensive watches in the world are generally those that are made for collectors or those that are used for special occasions such as weddings or birthdays. Some of the most expensive watches in the world include the Groff Diamonds, the Fascination, which costs $40 million, and the Paul Newman Rolex Daytona watch, which costs $18 million. However, not all watches are expensive. A common watch that people wear every day costs around $50. While there are some very expensive watches out there, a majority of watches are priced at a lower level. Top 10 Most Expensive Watches Ever. When it comes to watches, the price tag is always a big factor. Watches can cost anywhere from a few $100s to tens of thousands of dollars. Here are the 10 most expensive watches in the world. What to look for in a watch. When looking to buy a watch, there are a few things that you should keep in mind. First and foremost, you need to make sure that the watch you choose is comfortable to wear. Second, you want to make sure that the watch is stylish and will look good on your wrist. Third, you want to make sure that the watch is durable and will last years. Some of the most expensive watches in the world are ones made by Rolex. Rolex watches can cost upwards of $10,000 or more. Some of the most popular Rolex watches include the Submariner and the Daytona. Both of these watches are very durable and have been used by many people for years without any problems. Other popular brands that make high-quality watches include Omega and Breitling. Omega watches can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, while Breitling watches can cost as much as $10,000. These brands also make very durable watches that will last years. If you are interested in buying a watch, it is important to do your research and find one that is perfect for you. There are many high-quality watches available at affordable prices, so don't be. Why are watches so expensive? Watches are expensive because they are made with high-quality materials and craftsmanship. Watches are one of the most popular pieces of jewelry in the world. They are often referred to as the jeweler's watch because they are made with high-quality materials and craftsmanship. Watches are often made of precious metals like gold and silver, which make them very expensive. One reason why watches are so expensive is that they are often made with rare and valuable materials. Watches that are made with rare or precious materials can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some watches even have diamonds embedded in them, which makes them even more expensive. Watches are also often made with intricate details. These details can make a watch very unique and beautiful. Many people choose watches based on their aesthetics rather than their functionality. This makes watches very expensive to purchase and manufacture. Conclusion and other watches. When it comes to luxury watches, you can never go wrong with a timepiece from a top brand. However, when looking to purchase one of the most expensive watches in the world, you'll need to be aware of a few things. First and foremost, you'll need to be aware of the price tag. Some of the most expensive watches on the market can cost as much as millions of dollars. Secondly, you'll want to make sure that the watch is designed for daily use. Many of the world's most expensive watches are designed for use in professional settings or during special occasions. Finally, be sure to compare different models and brands to find the best fit for your needs. There are a number of great watches available on the market, but it's important to choose one that will perfectly complement your style and budget. List of some other most expensive watches in the world. These watches have complicated mechanisms inside that make time telling as accurate as it could be. Some are equipped with the tourbillon, an intricate mechanism that counters the effects of gravity. These complexities definitely increase the selling price of these watches in the world. Breguet Pocket Watch 1970 BA/12, $734,000. The 18-karat gold very stylish pocket watch. It is hand-engraved and features a silver face of exquisite workmanship. A secure watch chain is called for after you have traded an old watch for this piece. Blancpain 1735 Grande Complication, $800,000. The Blancpain 1735 Grande Complication is a pretty cool watch to wear around. The case is made with platinum, and the watch strap is made out of crocodile skin. The engine parts are made of 740 pieces of handmade parts and components. That's why it's one of the most complex wristwatches ever made in the world. Louis Moinet Magistralis, $860,000. Magistralis is a majestic unique piece and grande complication. This remarkably stylish man's watch contains a genuine piece of meteorite that was found on the moon. After you have traded in your old watch for this, you will have no excuse about what day of the year it is, as it has a perpetual calendar mechanism. Hublot Black Caviar Bang, $1 million. Hublot's Black Caviar watch was a jaw-dropper when it came out in 2009. Well, it has long since raised the bar. But this wristwatch, covered in 501 baguette-cut black diamonds and 18-karat white gold, is a classic, surprisingly understated piece. Chopard Super Ice Cube, $1.1 million. This Swiss-made watch has 60 carats of diamonds cut into perfect cubes. This luxury watch and bracelet is water-resistant to 100 feet and also resistant to scratches. What woman would not want her old watch traded for this beautiful diamond watch? Patek Philippe Sky Moon Tourbillon, $1.3 million. The most complex wristwatch ever made by Patek Philippe. It has the night sky on one side that has precision that is all of its own. The front is also complex with date and the moon phases. This is an amazing watch and a piece of modern art. See also, Top 10 Costliest Smartphones in the World. Vacheron Constantin Tour de Ille, $1.5 million. The Tour de Ille is a complicated wristwatch manufactured by the Swiss manufacturer Vacheron Constantin. It was released in 2005 to commemorate the manufacturer's 250th anniversary. This 18-karat gold watch has a blue sapphire non-reflective glass. It is a two-sided watch that is definitely worth being traded for. Patek Philippe Platinum World Time, $4 million. The Platinum World Time created by Patek Philippe was sold at auction for over $4 million USD in 2002. It is believed that only one was created and, at the time, it was the most expensive wristwatch in the world. This watch winds itself and you find the time anywhere in the world. This watch has a variety of finishes to choose from: yellow, white and rose gold and platinum for the discerning buyer. Patek Philippe Super Complication, $11 million. The 18-karat gold pocket watch made by Patek Philippe for banker Henry Graves Jr. in 1933 required 5 years to design and build. It possessed 24 complications, or mechanical features beyond basic timekeeping, including a different chronological function for each hour of the day. It was the most complicated watch ever created and the most expensive watch ever sold at auction. Chopard 210 karat, $26 million. This masterpiece is so expensive, that there is no listing price. With its 201 carats of colored diamonds, the watch looks more like a bracelet. It is a spectacular piece of jewelry first and a timepiece second. This watch is beautiful and simple timepiece that looks like it is surrounded by flowers. Hope you enjoyed our list. The listed above are top 10 of the costliest watches ever produced. These are also some of the most valuable watches in the world.